to use indicators. You know, obviously indicators are, give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can, give me 1 second. Stop sharing that. Let's go here. Let's go to Chrome tab. All right, perfect. Now, here we go. Cool. All right, perfect. 7's in the chat. You can see my screen. 7's in the chat. Let's see. New share. Let me go here. Okay. 7's in the chat. If you can see my screen. 7's in the chat. If you can see my screen. All right. Yeah, you know, I'm actually feeling better. Feeling a lot better, actually. Just needed to kind of just, you know, take a day, relax, chill. You know, when our bodies talk to us, we got to listen. So awesome, perfect. So let's kind of look at where we're at right now. So obviously, as you can see, all I simply have blocked up right now is I literally have just bank zones. That's all that I have. And all we're looking at is where have we bounced off of these bank zones, okay? So as you can see, we've obviously respected this 31,700 to the downside. 31,700 to the downside has been respected, okay? 31,700 to the downside has been respected. And then obviously, as we can see here, okay, we move up here. Okay, we move up here to this 1850. This 1850 mark. Let's just get this 31,850. 31,850. Okay. You can see that we respected it here. We kind of broke above. We then broke down. We then broke above a little bit. We then broke down. And again, we just shattered it. Literally just shattered that area. Okay. So again, I did not know what we were going to do. I didn't know if we were going to wick and then come down and then continue to drop, or if we were going to wick. But one thing that I would like to watch just do is either bounce off of this and continue to the side. Okay. So again, the market's definitely trying to rally. Obviously, you know, there's a lot going on in the economy right now. The market has been trying to rally back as much as it possibly can. And that's the thing as far as just trading US30 and really focusing on one currency pair, is that we get the opportunity to really watch what the market's doing. We get to watch what the market's doing. So what we'd like to see here, okay, is we'd like to see this bounce off of here. Okay, and this would kind of be a buy limit that I would look at, is this 31,850. 31,850 would be a buy limit that I would look at for a long trade. Okay, but being that we're looking at scalping, we're going to look at seeing what we can get into right now. Okay, looking at zones. Okay, and again, understand that, you know, one of the things that I want to definitely make sure that I teach you guys is that, hey, if there's not anything that we can get into, we're not going to get into. Okay, we're gonna definitely start being a lot more patient. We're gonna start focusing a lot more on quality versus quantity. I know in the past that we focused on quantity, and, you know, again, we're just getting in and getting in and getting in. But again, we definitely need to just be more patient and focus on more patience. And again, me being who I am, it starts with me. I feel like in order for you guys to obviously, you know, implement it, I feel like it has to start with myself. It has to, you know, kind of come from myself as being kind of the example and setting that example. And so again, that's one thing that I've really been focusing on as well. And over the last month, I've been playing with a lot of indicators. And, you know, again, one of the things that I really found myself doing was really getting away from what I knew how to do. My strategy, my plan. I have a set plan, and my plan has worked for me and has been very successful. And so going with these indicators and looking at indicators and kind of getting, you know, allowing these indicators to kind of, you know, get in my head a little bit, you know, again, it's kind of knocked me off track a little bit in the sense of just, you know, what I know how to do. So again, like I said before, really, you know, what I would recommend is I would recommend that you get a journal. Here's my journal here. Okay. I would recommend getting just a journal, something to write in. Okay, something to keep track of really, what are your trades? How are your trades? How did you do today? How did you do yesterday? How did you do last week? And really focus on that plan. You know, really focus on putting together that trading plan. And understand that when you trade off of indicators, it is not a plan. Okay, strategy does not come from indicators. But I think it's very important on how to use indicators. Okay, as far as just as tools to be able to help us, you know, as we are looking at opportunities. Okay, so for example, one of the indicators that I'm going to show you guys it's very important to know where high and lows are in the market. Okay, so where's there a higher high? Where's there a lower low? Where's there a higher low? And again, I found this indicator. Okay, and I'm going to kind of point this out to you right now. Okay, look at this. So this indicator is called the higher low, lower low strategy. Okay, and again, it's a tool. It's a tool. It shows us where the higher highs are. It shows us where the lower highs are. Shows us where the higher lows are and the higher lows are. Okay. So again, it shows us. And again, look, the lower low is way down here. Okay. So in order for this thing to really show us a reversal, it has to get below this lower low. It has to make a lower low. Okay. So again, as you can see, look at these higher highs. Okay. And again, what did it do? It just broke this higher high. It just broke this higher high. So again, as we don't use this indicator to trade off of, we use it as a tool. I'm able to see highs and highs, lows and lows, higher lows, higher, lower highs. I'm able to see that because I've been doing this now for almost 3 years. Okay. So again, as a newer trader, okay, utilizing, tools like this can definitely help you in seeing higher highs and seeing lower lows. And so again, I would definitely highly recommend utilizing tools like this because it helps you really understand where there's liquidity. It also shows and helps you understand where there's levels and where the market can be actually bouncing off of. Okay, so again, if you look at what it's done here, is it's respected this higher high, came down, made a higher low. Okay, then it made a lower high, meaning that it didn't make a higher high, it made a lower high. Okay, and then it came down, made a new higher low. And so again, look, it made a higher low here. Okay, so again, if you could put a trend line that goes like this, okay, on how this thing is going. So as you can see, just based off of these 3 higher lows here, we're in an uptrend. We're in an uptrend. Okay, and then obviously we utilize our DeLorean EMA. And again, the only piece of this DeLorean that I use personally, the only thing that I use personally is I use this 200 EMA. So again, when we look at the 200, we're over the 200. So ultimately, we are moving in an uptrend. Okay, and again, we're looking at 30-minute right now because I was just looking at what the 830 candle did. So obviously, I'm going to break down to a 5-minute because that's what I trade off of. So what I would look at doing, okay, is I would look at, we talked about that on this half hour, we talked about this 31,850 as being a zone that I would say a buy limit if it came down, okay, a buy limit if it came down. Let's look at it on a 5-minute. Look at this. So this is going to be your zone, guys. This is going to be your zone. Look at this here. This is going to be your zone. Okay? So it's about a 25-point zone between this 872 and this 850. Okay? So if this thing comes back in here, boom, it's going to hit these lower highs and this higher high. And again, it's going to most likely bounce off and continue up. Okay? So again, we obviously can't predict what the market's going to do, but we can definitely have a good idea because it's either going to go up or it's going to go down. It's always going to retest as well. It just is a matter of where is it going to retest to? What level is it going to retest to? Okay? What level is it going to retest back to? That's where the fib comes in. That's where a lot of these tools come in to help us figure out what that looks like. Okay? So if we threw a fib on this, okay? I can't make this shit up, guys. Okay, if we threw a fib on this, look at this. 0.05, 0.06 is where? Around this 31,850 area. Okay? So again, that's kind of the area that we want to look at as far as a big retracement. Okay? So again, what I would like to do is I would like to look at, before I get into something right now, okay, is we can also go out to the day. Okay, let's go out to the day chart here. Okay, go out to the day. Let's get rid of this blue thing that we made here. I guess we can leave it. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this here. I'm going to mark up what the day high was. So I'm going to make this here purple. Okay, and I'm going to make it thick. Okay, so that's the day high, and I'm going to go out to the 4 hour. And this is the 4 hour. Okay, so now when I go back to the 5 minute, okay, look at the day. Look at the day, guys. It's at the top of that zone. It's at the top of that zone. Okay, so what I can then do is I can go here and I can type 4 hour high. Four-hour high is right here. This is the green. And we can go day high. And that's the purple. Okay, so again, it tells us we broke the day high. We broke the 4 hour high. So again, what can we do? Look, we just respected the 4 hour high. We literally just off this 5 minute candle, we respected the 4 hour high. Okay, so again, these are things that we want to definitely kind of pay attention to. Okay, so again, we know where she came from. We know where she's gone over the last 24 hours. In the last 4 hours, we know what she's done as well. Okay, and so again, this is a good idea of where we at. Okay, where are we at? We crushed the day. So again, we're obviously on a rally to the upside. We're on a rally to the upside. What I would like us to do is I'd like us to fall below this 4 hour. And then what I'd like to do is I'd like to get in at 31,950 for a buy stop. Okay. And again, I'm not taking anything really long at this point because I don't know where she's going to reverse. Okay. I don't know where she's going to reverse. Okay. So again, I'm not looking at really anything long at this point. I'm taking small scalps. Okay? And I'm taking small scalps on the retest. Okay? I want her to come back in, fill in this wick a little bit, and then I want to actually take a buy stop at 950. Okay? So I'm just going to be patient because that's what I'm looking at, and that's the setup that I'm looking at. Okay, look, she's bounced off of this 200 zone twice, 3 times actually. Why would I take that as a buy? Do you know what I mean? So again, like, that's what I'm looking at, is I'm looking at this 31,950. So I want her to pull back a little bit more. Okay, past even this green, past the 4 hour high. I want her, let's even mark this up. Okay, put this here, let's go here. So this is our halfway point between the 950 and the 900. So this is the halfway point. Okay, so if she bounces off this halfway mark and shoots back up, that's where I would like to definitely kind of get in somewhere around there. Okay, so again, like I said, guys, we're focusing on quality versus quantity. We're focusing on quality versus quantity. Okay, and we're also going to really focus on 1% to 3% growth a day. 1% to 3% growth a day. Okay, so if you're on a $50,000 account, you want to bring in about $500 today. Okay, $500 to $1,500 is your mark. Okay, $500 to $1,500 is your mark. All right, that is your target. All right, so again, we're going to pull back. And we want to pull back into and I've already traded on my prop account this morning, so I'm on my live account. I'm actually about, man, we're about 30 points off. So I'm actually going to take a market execution when she comes down into this yellow area. So when she passes, she comes in between this green and this yellow, I will take a market execution buy. Okay, and I will actually take a couple of them if I'm able to. And then I will definitely stay at my finger on the button, and I will get out once she crosses the 50 mark. Okay. So again, we're just waiting for her to drop. We're just waiting for her to drop. I want her in between this zone here. I want her in between this green zone and this red zone. That's kind of where I would like to take this trade. Okay. But again, we're going to focus on quality versus quantity. Okay. And again, guys, like as obviously you guys definitely watching and you know, I'm doing exactly what I'm telling you to do. And so again, I'm not going to tell you to do something that I'm not doing. And again, like, you know, really all we have marked up right now is we literally just have this little indicator called higher high, lower high. And all it does is it shows us higher highs and it shows us lower lows. Okay. I don't need it all. I simply just wanted to introduce it to you guys so that you guys can see what did she just break. And she broke this lower high. Okay. She broke this higher high. Okay. And she's about to make a new higher high. Okay. But again, we don't need it. As you can see, the more and more that you guys add, the more complicated it becomes. Okay. So again, we can turn this off. 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 We know that she's we know she's above the 200. Okay. We don't need this on anymore. Okay. So now all we have, literally, all we have now is we have our bank zone. That's all that we have. Okay. And look at, guys, she's respecting this 32,000. She's respecting this 32,000. Could have we took a little scalp there? Yes, but it's a risky move because she's bouncing off of it and she's respecting it. Okay, she's respecting it. Could she possibly break that today? Sure, she could. Sure, she could. Okay, but again, like I said, she's coming to highs. She's breaking higher highs and making higher highs. So again, I'm not going to take the break. Okay, I'll take this break. I'll take this break. Okay, I'll take this break. Okay. So again, here could have been a trade, guys. So again, if you're playing breaks, you want to break higher highs. You want to take the breaks of a higher high and wait for a retest. Okay. So for example, look at this. Boom, she broke on this candle. Okay. So again, if you would have gotten in at this candle, your stop loss would have been at the bottom of this candle. Look at this. She would have come back. You would have been like, oh shoot, she's gonna hit my stop loss. Boom. And what did she do? She took off to the top. Okay. So again, like that's where you can really take advantage of, honestly, breaks of structure. Breaks of structure. Okay. Breaks of structure. She broke the structure. She broke the structure. And she had an impulse to the upside. Okay. Then she had an impulse to the downside. Okay, but she did not correct the whole thing. Then what did she do? She shot all the way back up here. Okay. So again, these are opportunities that, you know, we can definitely take advantage of on a scalp. And so when you look at that, that was literally that took you. If you got in here, okay. Let's say you got it at the close of this. Okay, drop down. This was still about 100 point scalp, and it was literally, let's count it up, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, about 35 minutes, 45 minutes, about 45-minute trade, and you would be in profit about 100 points right now. Okay, so again, like, that's a scalp, because that's a session, guys. Like, honestly, like, my sessions are an hour long, hour and a half, maybe at the longest 2 hours. Okay, so again, like, that's a session. That's not an intraday trade. That's literally a scalp. okay? Because you're in and you're out. Perfect. Any questions, guys? So like I said, right now, I'm literally just being patient. I'm being patient. I don't like to take this here just due to the fact that, again, like, I just don't know where she's going to reverse, okay? So again, if I see her kind of consolidating, then at that point, I'll set up at the 200, okay? But I like her to drop. I like her to drop, retest this area here, retest this 31,950. I like her to retest this 31,950 and then kind of run from there. I'm going to take a market execution right now. Market execution, I'm in. Pull back. As soon as she's in profit, I'm closing out. Bag me, let's go. 1-0. 1-0. That was literally 3 points. I took 3 points. Come back down a little bit more. Come back down a little bit more. Come back down a little bit more. Sorry about that. And again, guys, keep in mind, look at where this 4-hour high is. Okay, look at the 4-hour high. Okay, I like to see her bounce off of that 4-hour high, and that would be a nice setup. And again, guys, 1 to 3% daily, and I'm telling you, stop trading. 1 to 3% daily, stop trading. If you hit 3% loss, stop trading. Okay, 3% loss for the day, at the most, stop trading. So again, these are also part of the rules. These are also part of the strategies. Okay. Let's chat out. So yeah, so right now I'm on a $50,000 account. So again, 3 and dip, honestly, like I didn't even anticipate that 3 and dip. I literally just got out when I was comfortable getting out. Like, so again, like I got in the trade, market execution, and then I literally just jumped out, and it just happened to be three points. Okay, so again, like that's the thing with MetaTrader 4 is that we're able to get in and out whenever we like. Okay, so again, like 3 to 5 points, and again, if she would have ran 10 points on me, I would have got out as well. She just happened to give me, you know, it was about $240. Boom, I was out. Okay, so again, like that's kind of where I was looking at, and again, literally, I'm obviously leveraged pretty high on this. This is my live account. This is my live account, my personal account, and so again, I'm leveraged at $60 a trade. Okay, I'm leveraged at $60 a trade, but I also know that if she went 10 points on me, okay, I would be done. Like that's 5%, that's 1% right there. So if she ran 10 points the other direction, I'm done. Okay, that's 1%. Okay, so I know what my percentages are. Okay, I know what my percentages are. So whatever you're leveraged at, the way that you figure out 1% is your loss. So if you're leveraged, you know, at, you know, let's say, you know, $10 a trade, you need to obviously move, you know, about 50 points in order to obviously hit 1%. Okay, so obviously I'm leveraged at $60 per trade, so I need to move 10 points. So if I move 9 to 10 points, that's 1%. I'm done with that trade. Okay. Yep. So again, literally one more trade, that's 1%. I can be done for the day. If you literally do 1% daily and you're compounding that, I'm telling you, your account will blow up. Your account will blow up. Compounding 1% to 5% daily, I'm telling you, like your account will blow up. So again, here's the deal, guys, is obviously she broke this level. Okay, she broke this level. But also as she's making higher highs, I wasn't comfortable with this 200 because she could easily fell. Okay, so again, I like to play the retest. To be honest with you, I like to play this retest. Okay, where if she comes down and retests this 200, this 32,000 mark. Okay, because here's the deal: is I don't want to get caught in a drawdown. Okay. Because she's always going to retest. There will always be a retest. Okay. Look, she respected this 50 zone. Okay. So again, to say she's going to break this 50 zone, we can't make that prediction. Okay. But again, if she retests here and she falls below this 200 and she breathes, I can say that she's gonna most likely break this 2,000 because she's done it before. Okay. So as you can see here, she breaks below this 2,000, buy stop at 32,000. Why? Because she's already been up there. So she's most likely going to go up there again. She's obviously going to head up there again. Okay, so again, if we said, hey, she's going to break this 2050. She's going to break this 2050. Okay, look, she would have not even got us in. So you could do that. You just have to be careful that she doesn't wick above, and then that be her pull, her retest. Okay, so again, like, can you set a stop loss? Can you set a buy stop at 250? Sure, you can. You could set a stop loss here at 0.50, but just be careful that she doesn't wick. And then if she wicks, get out. Okay. My setup though is if she gets below this here, If she falls below this 32,000 and she allows me in, I will then take her. Okay. So again, we're just going to pay attention here. Come down a little bit, come down a little bit. Okay, I'm in. I'm in. Pull back. See, that's what she does. She pulls back. Now we're gonna let her climb. Big bag here. Boom, I'm out. I'm out on one. Boom, I'm out on the other. So literally those two trades there, those two trades, one was literally 4 points. Two of them were 4 points. Okay, two of them, I'm sorry, one was 5 points and one was 3 points. Okay, so again, literally in and out, guys, in and out. So I'm at 647 on this account with literally 3 trades. Okay, so again, couple more trades and I'm done. And I'm done for the day. And we're 33 minutes in. Okay, so again, here's the deal. I'm going to pay attention. If she falls back down past this wick, I don't want to go. I honestly, like, I want her to come into this wick. I don't want her to break this wick. Okay, so if she allows me back in right now, I'm going to get in. Boom. I'm in. Come back down. Come back down. Come back down. I'll get in again. I'm in. Okay. So now, wait for her to climb up. Pull back, pull back. There we go. Wait for her to climb. Pull back. There we go. Come on, big push. And again, I know where 3 points is at, guys. I know where 3 points is. Boom, I'm out. Boom, I'm out. That was a nice one. Okay, so again, literally, I took 1 point on one trade. I took 4 points on another trade. Literally, I've taken 5 trades at 939. Okay, so I'm literally more than 1% of my account right now. And again, if she comes back in here, we got 3 seconds left on this candle. Okay, she's gonna open up, she's gonna come down. Let her come down, let her come down. Let her come back down. I'm gonna get in right now. I'm in again. And if she comes back down, I'm gonna get in again. I'm in again. So I'm in 3 trades right now. Let me close this one here. Boom, big bag on that one. These are all big bags. Nice. Boom. Boom. So we are literally, guys, we literally are at 2,516 for the day. We are done for the day. We took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. We're done for the day. That's it. And we literally just played off of that small wick there. And again, I was high leveraged. I was leveraged at $60. Okay. I was leveraged at $60. She did some wicked pullbacks on me. I think at the max was like 700. Okay. She did pull back pretty hard. But again, like, I was okay and I was safe because she didn't break this. She did not break this. Okay. And here we go, guys. She did not break this here. She did not break this. This was our safe point here. Okay. Now, if she would have broke that, she would have then said, hey, I'm going to the downside. Okay. So on my personal account, I'm at 0.6. Okay. On my funded account, I'm literally uh, I'm at 5. So I'm at $5 on my funded account. So again, it's a smaller build. It's a smaller build on my funded account. It's a smaller build for sure. Obviously, I don't want to lose the account, so I'm a little bit safer on that funded account. Okay. So literally on my funded account, okay, on a $50,000, I'm at $5. Okay. On my 200 account, I'm at $20. I'm at $20 because here's the deal. My stop loss is about 50 points. My stop loss is about 50 points. Okay. So that's literally 1%. That's literally 1%. My stop loss, if I'm willing to let her run 50 points in the other direction, then that's my stop loss is 1%. Okay, does that make sense? So your stop loss and your percentage is based off of what your risk is. So if you're risking 50 points, then calculate 1% of your account based off that 50 points. Okay, so obviously off a $50,000 account, 1% is 500. Okay. So again, even at $5, for example, even at $5, if she runs 50 points, I'm actually at a 0.5. I'm at a half a point, to be honest. So again, a half a point to a point is where you want to be. A 0.5% to 1% is what you want to leverage on a funded account. And again, I'm still leverage that on my main account as well. Okay, I just watch very tightly on my main account. I'm obviously not going to let her run 50 points, just due to the fact that I'm leveraged so high. Does that make sense? Sevens in the chat if that makes sense. Sevens in the chat if that makes sense. Sevens in the chat if that makes sense. So what trading platform do I use? So as far as the broker that I use Forex. That's my main trading platform. But obviously I have about I have about almost 300,000 in traded funds right now. And obviously I do that through my Forex funds. And that is obviously through Traders Global. And then obviously what I'm utilizing is TradingView. I'm utilizing TradingView. Okay. And I'm using MT4. I don't use MT5, I use MT4. So again, guys, I just want to keep this very simple. And as you can see, it's literally price action. That's all that we have here. I showed you guys a couple indicators to obviously understand where high lows are and low highs are, whatever they call it. Okay. So again, it shows you high lows, highs, shows you all of that. Okay. And obviously, here's the deal. When she's done making a higher high, she's then going to fall. So again, this thing's going to tell you when she's ready to reverse. Crazy. Okay. So again, then all we have is the DeLorean. The DeLorean I just use the 200. The reason why I use the DeLorean is because in the DeLorean, you actually have access to 5 EMAs in one. Okay. So if you mark up and you use multiple EMAs, the DeLorean gives you 5 EMAs in one indicator. Okay. And then the rest of it, honestly, guys, the rest of it is literally just bank zones. Bank zones, the green is a 4-hour high, the purple. The purple is a day high. and then everything else is bank zones. So, honestly, Paris, I can, let's just have a conversation. Just reach out to me. We can have a conversation. Again, just really, I'll definitely, answer some questions for you, and guide you as far as much as I can, for sure. Let's just schedule a time to have a conversation. Cool. So that's it, guys. Like literally, we were done for that session. That session took about 42 minutes. How did everybody do on that session? Three and 0. Good job. And like I said, I mean, the simpler that we can keep it, that's what we want. 4-0. Good job, Maribel. And that's the thing, is you guys just want to keep it as simple as possible. And then obviously understand what your trading plan is, and then stick to your trading plan, stick to your rules. And then, 6-0, good job. And that's where you want to be is again, we don't want to get greedy. We just want to, get our bag, get out. And that's what we did is, again, anywhere from 1 to 3% daily on your account. That's what you want to grow. Okay. Again, honestly, guys, she just broke. So again, she was respecting this. So again, this could be another zone here where, again, if she falls back into here, she falls back down into this. Again, set it up with the halfway point. And then literally from there, again, look here, she respected this halfway point. Okay. If she stays above that halfway point, definitely, kind of look at that 32,050 as a level. And again, if you would have taken that, you would have obviously been in profit right now. But again, here's the deal: is she respected it? So we didn't know if she was going to break it or if she was going to fall back down. So I base it off the amount that I'm at. So I base the 1% off of just calculating where I'm at. So again, if it's closer to 600, then obviously I just work off of 500. I work off of 500, 1,000, things like that, because it's easier to obviously manage. I don't get kind of too crazy as far as 1%, so I kind of round up, round down, things like that. Or the amount of 5% that you can't lose. So I don't like to get close to my 5%. So when I'm trading my funded account, obviously I know that I can't lose 5%. But here's the deal: if I lose 3% on the day, I'm done for the day. Like I just need to step away. You know what I mean? So I use 3% personally. Just because, again, I get nowhere near obviously breaking my account at 5%. Yeah. So I use 3%. Because, again, I know that, if I wanted to jump back in, that I still had some room. But to be honest with you, like, if I'm taking 3% loss, things just didn't go my way, to be honest. Like, things just didn't go my way, and I'm okay with stepping away. So tomorrow, if I can get 4%, I can get that 3% back in 1%. You know what I mean? Or if I can get 2% and then just literally, know to get that 3% back. But honestly, like, it's very rare. And I'll be honest, like, over the last couple of weeks, I would say, because I was playing around with a lot of different indicators, and I was kind of, just really kind of stepping away from my plan. It wasn't the greatest 2 weeks of trading for me, but at the end of the day, I understood and knew why. I knew because I was away from my trading plan. I knew that I was not doing what I was supposed to be doing. I knew that I was not, that I was trying kind of new things, to see if I can maybe just get better entries, things like that. So again, like, I kind of got away from what I what I did this morning. You know what I mean? So this week, one of the things that I said is really focusing on quality versus quantity, and then obviously just being a lot more patient. And then obviously sticking to my rules of my percentages. And that's obviously what you guys saw today. And we killed it. We had an amazing day. Perfect. That's it. So if you can focus on that, that's perfect. Because again, at the end of the day, here's the deal. If you did that 4 times a week, that's 2,000 a week. Okay, that's 2,000 a week. That's anywhere from 4. That's anywhere from 8 to 10,000 a month, just on that $50,000 account. So again, like if you then take those rules and you then put that toward a $20,000 account, you're, like I'm telling you, literally you can get into, you know, $300,000 range very easily, you know, trading other people's money. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just keeping it simple. And again, here's the deal. She's going to slam back down because that's what US30 does. But at the end of the day, we don't need to worry about that, guys. We're already done and out of it. We're already on with our day. You know what I mean? We're already done with our day. We're already out of the trades. We're already on for our day. So again, like that's the thing is understanding and not getting greedy and just staying, you know, staying humbled in the sense of just I'm in and out. You know, we literally, like I said, I think, let me look at this again. I literally took 8 trades and I'm done. 8 trades. And again, I didn't even need to take 8 trades. Like literally, the last trade was 10 points. She ran the 8 points, 7 points, 4 points, 1 point, 3 points, 5 points, and literally 3 points. So my biggest trade today was 10 points. So let's do 10, 10, 18, 25, 29, 30, 33, 38, 42 points today. That's it. For a profit of 25.16. So again, that's all that you need, guys. It's literally you need literally 40 to 50 points a day if you're leveraged properly. That's it. So 1 to 3% growth daily, you're good. And today, look at this. Today, we literally had 4%, almost 5% growth, 6% on this account. And again, we didn't even mean to because she ran on a couple of these trades. She ran. It wasn't that I just literally had my hand on the button. Boom, got in. Boom, I got out. So again, like, you know, that's again 5 to 6%. That's an amazing day. Where again, tomorrow, if I get 1 to 2, great. But literally on Wednesday, I got 5 to 6%. 5 to 6%. So cool, guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys definitely tuning in. You know, Paris, definitely reach out. Let's connect. You know, I'll definitely answer some questions for you. You know, really give you my perspective. But other than that, you know, I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of the day. We were literally in and out of this market, I would say probably about 40 minutes. But that's it for the day, guys. Also, this will be replayed on YouTube as well. So you're able to kind of go back and rewatch the YouTube channel and see today's session. So again, thank you guys so much. Have an amazing day. And I will see you guys in the morning. All right. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Bye-bye.